What is up, boys and girls? Don't know if I've been back on since the haircut, but we are back to feeling better in the summer, back to not flopping around. And I have been slacking on one thing, but not the other, and I'm glad it's this way and not the other way around. I've been slacking on recording, but not slacking on running. Shout out to Jeremy. I think I recorded that video of the 13 miles that we did 2 weeks ago to rip the Band-Aid off. It was my first time running more than 10 in probably 4 or 5 months. We felt brutal the whole way through the 13 miles. It was not a great day, but it was our first long run, and it was our way of kind of ripping the Band-Aid fully off and getting back into the swing of things. That week I started on Monday and finished on Saturday. So only ran 6 days, and usually I've been running 7 just in general, but 6 days and hit 40 with 13-mile run in the middle of the week. And then on that Sunday, starting off again, I ran 15 miles, so we ripped off the Band-Aid even further. So my new longest run in a very long time. And yeah, the 15, it didn't feel great, didn't feel bad, but it was just kind of like a normal 15-mile run that didn't feel too well. That all goes to say I hit 40 2 weeks ago, 40 this last weekend. My parents were in town. We went to Breckenridge. I hit 40 by Friday, so took Saturday off. Felt good for Sunday yesterday. And I ran 15 again yesterday in Breckenridge, just pretty much ran downhill and then uphill 7.5 miles. It was a great day, great feeling. Great overall 15 miles and great overall just weekend with the parents, hanging out with Margot and being in Breckenridge, kind of cooling ourselves off instead of being down here in the heat. Then today I went 6 miles. I think it was around 7:15 pace. I'll put up the 15-mile run, and then I'll also put up the 6-mile run today. I actually went out going pretty slow. I felt pretty brutal on the first 2 miles, or 2 miles I'd say, and then I was saying there's no way I'm going more than 5 miles, so turned around at 2.5 and kind of blanked out and just kept running. It was like 2 3/4 I was at, and I was like, okay, let me just hit 3. So made it to 6 today, and then hopefully hitting 10 tomorrow with Jeremy. Just kind of front loading the week, making it easier on myself for the end of the week. And yeah, been feeling good, not feeling any pain anywhere, and just got a full AC in the house, or I guess just another unit, and it feels way better. It's not 90 degrees in our house, so that's amazing. And yeah, that's been the update right now. Just a lot of good running and feeling good and being able to still enjoy my life right now. Hopefully, I counted it out, it's around 13 weeks to maybe 12 weeks now to Chicago. So getting nervous for that because I feel like I'm not in shape enough or prepared enough to be where I want to be, but I'm still going to keep saying it with shooting for the stars and hitting the moon. If I aim for under 230 and I get around a little above it or even a little bit more than that, I'll still be happy. I'm putting in the time right now. I think a 12-week period is great, and I have a decent base with the 20, 30, 40-mile weeks built up in the past 3-4 months. But yeah, that's it for right now. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow, I think, and that'll maybe be the video for the week. But I'm glad I'm not slacking on the running finally and just slacking on the camera work a little bit. But I'll get back into that and being better at that. Well, today was another brutal day. I just went 10 miles. I'll put it up on screen. I think it was 7:08 pace, but it felt like 9:30s on the way back. Just being brutal in the sun. I think that's the reason. I hope that's the reason. It's just been feeling awful because I'm running right in the peak heat, I guess, right around 3 or 4, and just hitting the sun right on me, beaming. So maybe that is the reason, but I did not feel great coming back. Felt pretty good on the way out, hitting 650s or so, just casually, and then 730s or so on the way back, just because the heat was getting to me. I did just end up hitting 31 for the week already, really front loading the week. I hit 15, 6, and then 10. And then hopefully I'll hit 45 this week at least, maybe even bump it up a little bit. We'll see. I'm probably gonna keep track of my ultimate Frisbee miles. I did that 2 weeks ago and it was around 5 miles total. So I think that's fair to count and keep track of. Hope to keep bumping up my miles each and every week, around 45 to 50, and then bumping up, hopefully peaking at around 70 to 80, maybe 65 to 75, and going from there. Since I only have 12 weeks, we'll see how much I can bump up without really getting injured and pushing it too much. But just want my body to be ready and in shape. This heat, I think, is helping a lot. Let me know what you guys do for workouts in general, making sure you get some anaerobic speed in or work in. I'm not really getting much of that in, and I maybe was thinking about doing some on my Sunday long runs, just bumping in some mileage with that. But let me know some of the workouts you guys are doing to get you guys better. I love you guys very much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you guys want to see more of, and we'll see you next time. See ya.